Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Army of Darkness, the director's cut from 1992. It's directed by Sam Raimi and stars Bruce Campbell and Beth Davids. Army of Darkness is the third film in a technical trilogy. Technical only because things get weird when you add in the short-lived, awesome TV series Ash vs. Evil Dead, but for the longest time it was just The Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, and Army of Darkness, and I watched them over the course of maybe 3 years originally and in reverse order, so this film was my first exposure to the series. I watched the director's cut this time around because I've actually never seen that version before. I just got this 4K disc set of the film a few months ago and have wanted to watch the director's cut ever since I got it. The 4K disc has 4 cuts of the film, but unfortunately only the theatrical cut is in 4K, which I wasn't aware of going in, but I really wanted to see the director's cut, so I went ahead with it. And now that it's all over, I kinda wish I had stuck with the theatrical version in 4K. Sure, the director's cut has a small amount of previously deleted footage in it, and the alternate slept too long ending, but it also changes some of the classic quotable lines, and not for the better. And when I think Army of Darkness, I think a fun, quotable, groovy time. Not quite so with the director's cut. It also feels too long as it adds in more fight sequences and the end battle between good and evil. The biggest thing I've always noticed about the trilogy is that The Evil Dead is a horror film with a touch of humor. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn has almost equal amounts of horror and humor, and Army of Darkness completes the transition by going full Three Stooges with a dash of horror thrown in for kicks. I'm very much a fan of Sam Raimi's horror mind, and so I have always valued the first 2 films more than this one, but I still love Army of Darkness plenty. I'd just say it's my least favorite of the 3, but they're all pretty up there. At least the theatrical cut of this film is. I'm making the director's cut sound like a shit show, which it isn't, but the theatrical cut with its cuts, original dialogue, and shorter runtime is the superior version by far. As for which ending is better, I'd have to say the original S-Mart ending simply because it involves more badassery on display, but the alternate ending is still worth a watch. I'm gonna give the director's cut of Army of Darkness a B+, and the theatrical cut an A-. Tomorrow is the sci-fi flick Arrival. See y'all then.